Hey guys, it's Lauren, and today's video is going to be super exciting with 2016 coming right around the corner. It's time to reflect on 2015, which was such a wonderful year, and it was so eventful for me, and you guys played a huge part in that. I started to get really actually serious with my YouTube channel, and I started to work a lot harder with it so I can produce better quality videos for you all. And we are almost to 500 subscribers, which is phenomenal. I can't even believe it. Last Christmas I didn't even have 100 subscribers yet. So to think that last year I was talking to 100 to less than 100 of you, and to today talking to almost 500 of you, that is just incredible, and I love you all to the moon and back, and your support means the world to me. But with all that rambling done, today is going to be my 15 beauty products of 2015, so I'm going to be showing you my 15 top faves, and they're all going to be makeup related, because I was including skincare, but it went way over 15 products, so I had to cut it down to just makeup products. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today, and I hope you guys enjoy. The first three things that I'm going to be talking about are eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow palettes. I'm a sucker for buying new eyeshadow palettes, so obviously I had quite a few to include in my yearly wrap-up favorites video. The first is definitely the Urban Decay Naked Basics, and this is not Naked Basics 2, this is just the original Naked Basics, and it comes with 6 eyeshadow shades. I love all of these so much. They're so versatile and you can use them for so many things. I've seen people use the brown shades to fill in their eyebrows. I've seen people highlight with these shades on their face and their brow bones. But I personally have just been loving to use these shades as eyeshadow shades. It's a super easy little palette to travel with and to reach for on an everyday basis if you're getting ready for school or you're quickly getting ready for an event. And I give this product an A+. I used the heck out of this toward the beginning of the year because I got it last Christmas. And you can definitely tell that my favorite shade is Venus. It's the only shimmer shade in this palette, which I love because you have that shade and then you have all these shades that go amazing with it. So yes, I've just been loving the Naked Basics palette. My next palette shade, surprise surprise, is also from Urban Decay. I'd have to say that Urban Decay is probably one of my favorite shadow brands. And this is just the Naked 2 palette. I got this last Christmas as well, and I love this palette. I love it so much. My favorite shades are Pistol and Verve. This palette, as well as all the other Naked bigger palettes, come with 12 shades. They range from a variety of mattes to shinies to glittery shades, and I think that all the Naked palettes especially give you a really great variety of shades that can go together, but they're the shades I love. They're like my everyday neutral shades with some darker bold shades in here as well, so I give this a thumbs up. I love it so much. My last eyeshadow palette fave is the Lorac Pro palette. I'm not even going to open this for you because all the shadows would crumble out, because a couple of them are broken and it's a mess. But I love this palette so much. It has some really pretty shades, some bold shades that you can play around with. I've tried this Lorac palette as well as the Lorac Metals palette, and I love them both. I really love the formulation of Lorac eyeshadows, and I definitely want to try the other Lorac Pro palette out. I have another little set or palette, but this is not eyeshadow. It is the NYX Highline Contour Pro palette. I got this during the summer, and I have used it literally probably every day since then when I got it. I don't really use the contour shades in this palette just because all of them are super pigmented and dark. They're kind of too dark for my skin, but I've been using the left corner highlight shade, the skin color one right next to it. I use that to set my under eye concealer most of the time. And I've kind of tested out the yellow banana shade, but those are basically the two that I've been using the crap out of. So I've definitely been getting my money's worth out of this palette. It is not that expensive compared to like the Anastasia and some of the other higher end contour and highlight palettes. So I definitely think you should get your hands on this if you have not already and you are a fan of highlighting and contouring, or you just want something that you could use on multiple people. My next pair, I'm considering this one just because I use them together and I've never really used them like not together except for sometimes the brow gel. But it is just the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I am in the shade Dark Brown. It's just a brow pencil, and I feel like these do a great job at making your eyebrows look nice and filled in, but not like fake and penciled all the way on. And I always set that with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. When I first got this, I was using a mini sample size, and that came with, I believe, like a pair of little tweezers and the Anastasia Brow Gel. And honestly, I kind of like this one better. It's definitely cheaper, but I definitely think that you should get the NYX one just because it is cheaper, and I think they work the exact same. This next baby is the concealer that is the only concealer I've ever found that is like my fave, my ride or die. It works awesome with my skin because I have combination to oily skin, so this works wonders with my skin type. I repurchased this last night because for the longest time I was trying to find concealers or like experiment with concealers that I really liked, or maybe I could find a drugstore concealer that I liked better or the same as this concealer, but no, it has not happened. I've tried like 3 to 4 other brands of concealers and I haven't been able to find one that I liked as much as this one. I just have mine in light neutral. Okay, can we please consider this like a favorite for the last 3 to 4 years? I wore this lip gloss religiously in 8th grade. I put it on every day before I went to school. I was just obsessed with it. It is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with the NYX Butter Lip Glosses. They're amazing. I have almost every single shade because they're just that good, and they're not that expensive. These things literally smell like cake or icing. They're great. This is a pretty close to your natural lip color, or at least my natural lip color gloss. So it just gives your lips a really, really glossy finish, and it's not sticky. They're wonderful. My next fave is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This is probably the favorite mascara that I've ever found, and this one's actually completely gone, so I've been using a different mascara right now, but this is definitely the mascara that takes the cake for me. It's my favorite mascara that I've ever tried. I really liked that this had a really slim brush that elongated your lashes but didn't make them clumpy. I really liked the fact that it didn't make your eyelashes clumpy. My next favorite are Real Techniques brushes in general. I love them. They're not over the top expensive like a lot of other brushes are, and I really like the appearance of them. They're so cute. I love that they all say their name, like what they could be used for. I love the style, I love the fluffy and denseness of the brushes, I love the range of brushes that they have. I have a lot of their eyeshadow brushes that I really like, and I've been using these like crazy for the past like year and a half. Sticking to the theme of application of your makeup, I have an all-time fave, the original Beauty Blender, and I actually just got this one. It's red and it already looks orange. So that just shows how much I use these and how much I love them. They can be used for so many different things, and I do believe that if you were to compare this to the Real Techniques Expert Face Sponge, I don't really like one better than the other. I don't know. I really like the original Beauty Blender, but I do know that they can be pretty pricey. I have another concealer, and I actually use this as an under eye highlighter or to conceal my dark circles when I do have them, and this is just the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. It is in the shade Brighter Illuminator, and it is just made for all skin tones to be a highlighter, to work as a highlighter. and it's the one that has the sponge tip that you twist up to reveal more product. My mom uses this as well as the normal shaded ones to apply her concealer, and she loves that. My sister does the same thing, but I prefer the Naked Skin with this as a highlighter. Another highlight fave of mine has been the Benefit High Beam. I'm actually almost out of this. This is just the little sample that I got in a set like a year ago. I loved using this in the summertime for a glowy finish. It kind of reminds me of a nail polish bottle and brush, but it's so cute. Mine's all dry and crusty and disgusting, but I really like the Benefit High Beam as a highlighter. It kind of works the same as the Maybelline sponge tip one that I just showed you, but I think that one's more pearly and actually highlighter. It has a facial setting powder. This thing has literally lasted me forever. It is the Makeup Forever sample size of their HD high definition powder. I love this stuff. It doesn't add any cakiness to your makeup. It sets it phenomenally. It lasts forever, and it really helps me eliminate oil and shine throughout the day. I've been experimenting with this and using it as, like, you know, the whole baking method. I've been using that in my beauty blender, and it's been working wonders. Okay, this would not be a favorites video if I did not include the MAC Soft Digital Mineralized Skin Finish. This stuff is the bomb. You can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as a highlighter. It's just so versatile and you can use it for so many different things, but I especially love this thing to highlight. It gives the most natural but beautiful, glowy, bronzy highlight to my cheekbones in the world. You can probably watch any video and see people raving about this, but it's definitely worth the money because it is kind of expensive, I do believe, but this stuff is thebomb.com. So this year has been the year of highlighting and contouring and bronzing, and this next favorite is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I got this mini sample size in my Ipsy bag. It is slightly shimmery and lighter, so if you have a super dark skin tone or if you don't like shimmery bronzers, I wouldn't recommend this one, but for me personally, I love a little bit of shimmer to just bronze up my face, and I am super pale, especially during the winter time. So that wraps it up for my top 15 beauty products of 2015. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Leave a comment if any of these products are your favorites, or if you have different favorites. I always love good product recommendations from you guys. Again, thank you so much for almost 500 subscribers. I set a goal, I believe, in my video when I hit 100 subscribers that by the end of 2015 or in February, which is when I started my channel, my goal would be to have 500 subscribers, and it is just so amazing that you guys have helped me get to my goal, and I cannot thank you enough. Flood those comments with 2016 video recommendations, because I want to do what you guys want to see, and I want to start planning for those videos, so any video recommendations would be great. I've been wanting to hop back into like more of the makeup tutorials because I feel like I haven't done one of those in so long. If this is the last time you see me until the new year, I hope you guys have an awesome New Year's Eve. I hope you guys had an awesome 2015. All my social media will be down below if you want to check me out on there. My little sister Lainey recently started a YouTube channel of her own, and it's just called Lainey Alexandra. I will have the link to that down below. You should definitely show her some love. See you next time. Bye!